Hey, what's up, guys? It's George, and yeah, I got a little black eye, a little shiner right here. I get one of these like once a year from jujitsu, and so I guess this is my Christmas gift this year. But anyways, I was just doing some reflecting on my life. I'm doing a lot of reflecting this time of year, and I was thinking on this memory that came to mind, a true story, something from about 4 years ago, and something that taught me one of the most powerful lessons on the power of giving and healing depression. One of those powerful lessons that I've ever learned. And so I really wanted to share this with you guys for those that are just, feeling really depressed or feeling down and out to hear this message out and to learn from this because this impacted me in a powerful way in a way I'll never forget. So it was about, like I said, it was 4 years ago, and my daughter, she really wanted a Barbie dream house for Christmas this year. I mean, I was like all she wanted, and I had procrastinated. I was waiting till the last minute, and I remember this was back when Toys R Us, were still around, and they were open real late before Christmas, and so I remember I went in there at like 11 o'clock at night on like December 22nd, like literally like a couple days before Christmas, procrastinating. And when it was 11 o'clock at night, I'm looking for, and so I'm in the Barbie aisle looking at the dream houses and deciding which one I'm going to get. And all of a sudden this U.S. Marine comes up by me, and he's looking at him too, and he's like, hey man, he's like, which one do you think is the best Barbie dream house to get here? As if I'm some kind of like Barbie expert or something. But I was like, well, I'm gonna give my daughter this one. I think this is the one that she really wants. So I think this is the one to get. And so, we started talking and everything, and so I asked him, I said, how's your daughter? And he said that he didn't have any kids. He always wanted kids, but he didn't have any kids. And he said, in fact, he was buying this for his friend. He said that his friend's house had just burnt down in a fire, and that and that they lost everything, and he knew that their Christmas was, going to suffer because of it. And so he said he really, he was buying Christmas gifts as a surprise for his friend's family. I was like, wow, that's so awesome. That's really touching. And so we started talking some more and everything. And he was telling me how he always wanted kids, but he said that his wife, he just lost his wife 6 months before she had died. She passed away, and he said he was super depressed, super sad. And he said especially as the holiday season started getting closer, he said the depression was just like overwhelming. And then all of a sudden he said something happened. I remember he said that he like donated some money or gave something to someone. I don't know if it was like a homeless person or something or what, but he gave something. And I remember he said that when he did that all of a sudden, for the first time in a while, that he felt just like a glimmer of hope, of happiness, that it felt good to give. And so he started because he had been so down and out and looking for that gave him a morsel of hope. And so he got like hooked on wanting to find ways to give, to keep that feeling going. So he started volunteering, and he started donating more, and he started just getting obsessed with finding ways to contribute and to give and help other people, to serve and do his time, do other things for other people. And he said because of it, because he said he'd been helping so much, volunteering, giving, doing all kinds of different ways to just contribute back, that he said that this has ended up being the best holiday season that he's ever had, because of the fact that he's felt so good by helping so many other people and giving in so many other ways that have brought so much joy into his life. And I remember literally leaving the store in tears. In fact, it gives me goosebumps even just thinking about it, because I can just imagine how hard that would be to lose the love of your life just 6 months before, to go through something like that, especially approaching the holiday season and everything alone. And in here, instead of feeling, like the victim and all about himself, instead he had found the key to pulling himself out of that rut by focusing on other people. And I've always thought of that ever since. Whenever I find myself depressed or feeling down and out, I try to think, who can I help? How can I serve? How can I help other people? Because really, ultimately, when we're really honest with ourselves, depression is the disease of the selfish. Beyond, everything else, when it comes down to it, when we really, truly are honest and think about it, we're just focusing on ourselves, like, oh, I feel so bad because of this, oh, I don't feel good, my body doesn't feel good because this happened to me, and this is me, and my brain is messed up, and I'm suffering, and my boyfriend, it doesn't love me, or this, and I don't have a family, I don't, and it's me, and it's everything. All has to do with you when you really truly are honest in thinking about it. Not saying that you're not justified to be depressed. Of course, you can feel however you want to feel, and you're entitled to feel however you want to feel. And many people become addicted to being depressed and feeling that way, and it becomes their identity. And you have the right to do that. You have every right to do that. But if you want to change your life, and you have the desire to pull yourself out of it, and you no longer want to continue to be a victim and to feel sorry for yourself and to feel depressed forever, then I encourage you to really think about this and what I just said, and to think about how maybe you can help someone else. And it doesn't have to be in a monetary way. Maybe you don't have any money, but there are so many other ways that you can give back, and you can give to somebody else, and you can maybe just help just someone else in their life breathe a little bit easier. And it becomes fun, and it is an addiction. I mean, I don't like to brag about the ways that I give, but this month I've given a lot. And like I said, to me, I don't never flaunt about it when I give something, donate, because to me, when you do that stuff, then it takes away from it. So do it without posting on social media, or needing to take a selfie to show the world that you donated, or that you gave, or that you helped other people. Just give for the very act of giving, even if you get nothing back in return. Even if you give some money or something to help somebody else, and the universe gives you an unexpected bill the next day, instead of seeing like, oh, well, I gave, so the universe is supposed to be extra nice to me. No, give for just simply the act of giving, even if you don't get anything else back in return. That's true giving. When you're not doing it for validation from the world, if you're not doing it to get kudos or anything like that, but you're just trying to help someone else, you're just doing good just because that's the right thing to do. That's when the universe ultimately will start to reward you with little glimpses, little feelings of those feel-good feelings, which is the most valuable thing in the world, is feeling good. I mean, what good is it to have all the money, all the positions in the world, if you don't feel good internally, right? And so, like I said, if you're feeling down and out, find a way to make someone else smile. And it doesn't have to be a monetary way. Maybe it could just be talking with someone, maybe writing a letter. I used to, for years when I was, a pothead and always just thinking about myself, I stopped writing Christmas letters to my family, reaching out to my family. Now I write Christmas letters to all my family. It takes extra time to do that, but I know it means something to them. It's just a little bit, maybe it just gives them just a smile for just a couple of seconds to look at it, to do what they're going to do with it. But little ways like this, that if you can find I love, if you really think about it, it feels better when you get, I love giving gifts to my family, and I take a lot of time and thinking what I'm going to get everybody, and get all my family gifts. And to me, it brings more. I don't care about what I get. I love giving it, the presents to my daughter. I've donated a lot of stuff to the homeless shelter this month, and donated my time, and I'm and like I said, I don't even like talking about the different ways that I give back, because the reason why I'm sharing it is because I know a lot of you guys, you're inspired by my videos, and this has helped me on the journey, is by giving and by helping other people. Because when you can do this and you can put a smile on someone else's face, then it feels good inside. And so this is where you got to be creative. What's some other ways that you could give back, that you could help? And it doesn't have to be, it can be, your time, it can be money, maybe, just think of a way to bring a smile to someone else's face. And in return, the universe will reward you in ways that, you don't even expect. So there's a great quote that I always remember, and it's that the secret to living is giving. And that the true way to happiness and getting out of depression is to focus on taking things off of ourselves and in turn into focusing on helping other people, and making it not about us, but making it in turn how we can help the world and help other people. All right, guys. So I hope you have a great day and Merry Christmas. And until next time, let's make it a great day, a great week, a great month, a great year. Let's make it a great life.